Cyberden. Apparently the second hardest map in Plutonia, according to the Casali brothers themselves. And well, it is a very cool and memorable opening scene, with these cyber demons that can't see you and don't wake up. Pretty awesome. As with a lot of Plutonia maps, blew my mind as a kid. Now, we don't really need this chainsaw, but I will grab it just for fun. And we really want this cache of ammo here. So is this the second hardest map in Plutonia? Well, maybe. It's up there. But one of the hardest things about it is on a pistol start, they really do starve you of the kind of ammo that you want. And we're ready now to enter one of the most annoying traps in the whole map, just straight up. So let's get the rocket launcher. And he can see you sometimes from here. That's one of the most, devilish parts of this. You can't always hide from him. But I just wasted a box of shells, I think. Ooh. Now this one has a much bigger hidden space, but usually firing against I've got him really quickly. That's awesome. Now let's see if I can rocket my way past these Hell Knights. I don't want to waste too many of these rockets. Okay, I want to just push my way past and go and get some more rockets. The Cyber Demon has seen me. Not cool. So you want to just not fight these guys with rockets now and come back later. Because, in my opinion, he's right there. Fighting Cyber Demons with the Super Shotgun is very preferable to fighting them with rockets. And why? Well, because they're immune to splash damage. But they'll take about 40 shells to go down, so you just get some nice choice shots in with the Super Shotgun, and it doesn't take as long as you might think. However, I am copping a bit of stick from the peanut gallery. They're heckling me while I try and do this. But in terms of an arena that you want to fight Cyber Demons in, you couldn't really ask for much more. Okay, they're helping to heckle him too, which is kind of cool. In terms of the perfect Cyber Demon fighting arena, you couldn't really ask for better than this. Huge open space with this giant pillar in the middle for cover. The fact that the Hell Knights are, getting in my way is probably the only difficult thing going on right now. Now, will he die before I run out of shells? $1 million question. I wish I was doing this on the other side of the pillar because I'd be a bit more covered from the Hell Knights. But the Cyber Demon seems to know that, and he's making sure to usher me around. Okay, I've got 40 shells into him, but obviously from a distance, so they haven't been as effective as what I'm saying. But theoretically, he should go down very soon. I may have to use a couple of rockets. Or will he go down to this shot right now? No, okay, a couple of rockets it is. Not that I have any. Give me a couple of rockets. Can't remember how much damage a rocket does without splash damage. But it's nowhere near as much as with the splash damage. Can't believe 50 shells. What is it now? 5 rockets. Alright, you guys had your fun. Let's go get them. Actually, well, let's go get the rockets in here, eh? Yep. Okay, I just didn't want to waste any time to go get these Hell Knights. And try not to rocket myself in the face in the process. Where are you guys? I hope you enjoyed the show. Please come back anytime. Now, okay. Don't waste any ammo on these guys. So what I've done sometimes in these maps is recklessly just use shells on all these dudes. It's better to use those for the Cyber Demons, trust me. So there's another box or 2 that I left down here. I'm going to go grab 2. Excellent. And now should be okay for ammo to take out the next Cyber Demon, who is awake now. I forget which one it is. It's the one across. Okay, let's try and use the shells a little bit better this time. One thing you can do See, I don't have those Hell Knights bloody casing me anymore, so I feel a bit more confident standing anywhere I feel like. One thing you can do is go back to where I was and try and just cheap him through those little sets of bars there. But that uses a lot of shells. Often a lot of pellets hit the wall. There's something cool about this arena. It reminds me of Unreal 1. I don't know how many of you have actually played the single player version of that, but there's like this boss battle with like a big sort of dude in some sort of gladiatorial style arena with like a central pillar. It like chucks big rocks at you and so on. It's like huge. It's like some big golem like thing. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of that. I don't know if I have used these shells very well. It's going to be interesting to see how many of these rockets I need. Yeah, rocket dueling cyber demons, man. Whoa. Not fun. And you might be wondering why I'm not using the plasma. You do get a BFG in this map, so if I save it up a little bit, I'll get like a few BFG shots, and one of these cyber demons will be much easier to take out. Now, one way to tackle this map, and it's actually recommended on the Doom Wiki, I think, is to leave the final cyber demon to help you fight with the revenants. Which, yeah, I understand, it's very logical, but it's quite tough to like do everything you need to do on the map before the revenants appear without that cyber demon giving you a fair bit of trouble. I remember this. Oh, we do get shells, which is good. But basically, you want to just... damn, that's the first bit of damage I've taken in ages. Yeah, you don't want to fight those barons with rockets down in there. You want to fight them with rockets up here. Now, there are a lot of medkits on this map, so I'm not too worried about the health, but it's still annoying to have copped damage there. And what we're doing actually, just to highlight this, is slowly constructing the stairs up to the yellow key. Now I think this next bit is chain gunners in the door over here. Oh no, the door here. And it's cool because we get the chain gun, which you just never know when that's going to be useful. There we go, here's the BFG I'm talking about. And so now this cyber demon I could, and maybe I will, just simply BFG. I think it's the one directly to my right here. Indeed. And in the door behind there are 3 Mancubi, which one of them can come out, but I don't think the other 2 can. Okay, I'm not confident with, you know, 2-shotting cyber demons, so they weren't the worst BFG shots ever, but they were pretty terrible compared to like the ones you need to get in to be able to 2-shot them. As you might imagine, playing with just the keyboard makes it a fair bit harder to pull off the movement to 2-shot them. The first one I got in was not too bad. He should go down to these 40 shells now, because don't forget, I have just hit him with 3 BFG blasts. I know the second one was terrible, but a lot of those traces would have hit. Still. And there's like a good 2 or 3 boxes of shells still sitting around the place that I haven't grabbed. Yeah, see, there we go. So, rockets again for these fellas. And as you can see, I'm trying to use rockets for everything besides the cyber demons, because I want the shells for the cyber demons. Okay, so what I think you got to do is press this switch and then this switch. This floor hurts annoyingly. Alright, and that opens the final door here, which will let us just kill 2 more chain gunners, and then it's the final cyber demon. And then yeah, so a lot of people recommend, not this one, which I've just walked past. And I have bullets, so I'll just use those to polish off these guys. Just a couple of chain gunners again. Yeah, so Doom Wiki recommends leaving this cyber demon to fight the revenants, which is cool. Maybe I'll try it. But the room behind where this cyber demon comes from itself is quite scary. Full of chain gunners. But I think I have a tactic actually, so let's try this. Rocket the chain gunners, obviously. We've got to do that nice and quick. The Revenant behind me just punched me. Not cool. How dare you? Okay. Is there more chain gunners? I thought I saw a couple. Yep. One of them didn't die. Oh, and this Revenant here has shot at me. Not cool. His little platform there is the one and only secret. Damn, I got lucky with the low damage roll. Got stuck on the wall behind me, stupidly. But in here we get a Berserk. And come on, let me pick that up. A bunch of pinkies will teleport in when you press the switch. And they're just sort of annoying to deal with. You can try and sort of cheap them through the window here. I think even with the chainsaw. This might be a rare occasion where the chainsaw is better to use than the Berserk. That's a really unnecessary and annoying bit of damage. But with getting back outside, the problem is when you open that door, the Cyberden will be right there, and he can walk in this room. So I think what I'll have to do is trick his AI a little bit first and drag him away from the door and then go run for it. And then what you also got to do is like navigate your way up to the yellow key while he's hanging around and get it without dying, which, as you can imagine, keyboard only, not so simple. Okay, you two. So you can hear him, the Cyberdemon that is, ominously hanging around directly outside. Let's just get this secret. Stock myself up on rockets. And then the way to drag him away, I think, is to stand here for a bit and see I'll drag him over to this part of the courtyard. And then hopefully I can very quickly get out here without him causing any trouble. And I have. Now I need to drag him over to this side. Then try and quickly come up here without that happening. Come on, come further this way. I could kill him right now. I've got enough shells and rockets to do it easily. But I'm gonna try and get him to infight the Revenants. Just don't come this way. That's exactly the way I didn't want you to come. Okay, maybe he'll come this way. Of course he's walked around the other way. Screw you. Come to the left. He's insisting on going to the right. I shouldn't really be shooting him, setting his threshold to, you know, whatever. Okay, maybe now's my chance. No, why does he refuse to come this way? Come here. Right. Round to the left. I think he has. Okay. Time to let out the Revenants. Oh my god. Spectres to slow you down. Very clever. Very mean of old Dario Casali. Yeah, you go get him, Spectre. Now, where do they come from? Over there. Oh my god. That's a lot of Revenants. That's a lot of Revenants. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Please start fighting the Revenants. I may have to take care of this myself. Alright, so I'm kind of circle strafing here. Go on, Cyberdemon, you got this. I believe in you. But I'll take out a couple myself. Ooh. Of course he's angry at me again. He's made very short work of the Revenants. Go on, get them all, would you? So this is kind of the keyboard equivalent of circle strafe to win, as you can see. I'm technically not circle strafing now, but, you know, close enough. I'm just running in a giant circle while sort of maintaining an eye on what's going on. Okay, I think the Cyberdemon's basically done the job now. There's a couple of Revenants, of course, I can still see, but it's going to take a while to get them all to fight. Oh, he is fighting them. Okay, don't want to catch a straight rocket. You finished them all off. There we go. Thank you, Doom Wiki. That's how you do that. Is it worth it? Meh. It is a lot of Revenants, to be fair. I'll leave it up to all of you to decide whether you think that's truly worth it. And now hopefully he'll go down to these 30 shells, because he did fight quite a lot of Revenants. And I shot him a couple of times before that. And I think there's an Archvile at the exit as well, I can't quite remember. Come on, man. Now you hide behind the pillar. Okay. I think we press that button and there is going to be an archvile. Rockets maybe? I don't remember. No? Is that it? That is it. That is it. Cyberden. The second hardest map in Plutonia? I don't know. The longest so far by far. Obviously I gave up on my whole 10 minutes thing for this one. But some other maps I think probably are a bit tougher. This one's a bit more of an endurance test. It makes you deal with ammo scarcity, and don't forget back in 96 or 95 when this was made, just simply fighting a Cyberdemon alone was considered pretty tough. And now, well, there's a little bit of text taking us into arguably the most famous level in Plutonia, and I'm sure you're all itching to see me beat this one. Bet you wondered just what the hardest level we had ready for you. Now you know. No one gets out alive. We will see about that.